Good afternoon everybody, Ragnarok Ranger from Ragnarok Theory, coming straight back at you with the next video. Like I say, I've not named this yet. It's going to be, well, the food element is going to be 24 to 48 hours in it. Okay, some of the other kit could last for unlimited amount of time, but it's aimed at being a 48-hour maximum individual snatch pack. So this is one person's kit, yeah. If there's more than one of you, you need more than one of these, yeah. You could keep it in your car. It'd double as a get home bag, but to be honest, I don't really think get home bags are that much use, you know what I mean? As long as you've got the basics on you and your legs, and you're not that far from home, you're going to get home, aren't you? So this is more of a I don't know, you break down, you've got to get out there. It's a bit better than just having your tin in your pocket, or you've got to get out of Dodge fast and you just need some kit with you. You pick this up and you take it with you. So that's going to be the idea. Because it's got the Velcro, it's going to come as standard with the Ragnarok Ranger patch on it there. It does have a strap, and there is places for molly straps on the back. But this isn't really a molly pouch other than being able to fix to it. It's got the straps there. As you can see, I've just pushed them all the way through out that way, because this to me is more of a shoulder carry. It's held together at the minute just there with a Ranger band, so that's already a little bit of kit in there. So if we pop it open and open the lid, as you can see, this is already jam packed full of kit, right? And this is why I'm saying it's a work in progress, because I need to get a food element in here that isn't. So if we go first to the front, then I'm going to go to this pouch, then we'll have a deep dive into the main pouch, and I'll show you my idea of what's going to go into this. Like I say, things could change. So first of all, waterproof notebook is going to be in there at the front, and basically pack of foot warmers, couple of hand warmers, you know the kind, you snap them up, rub them up and they get warm. Really good, to be honest, really cheap, so I can throw them in, it's not a problem. Okay, not going to jam all else down front as far as I'm aware. So if we're going over to my left, okay, this is the water element. I may change it so it's got at least 330 to 500ml bottle of water in the side pouch, just as some to start with. But as a water purification and collection kit, there's a filter, there's a pipe with it. There's no back flushing kit in with this. That's a 1 litre freestanding water bag there. Okay, that's the second one that all the rest of the other kit's in. Okay, so there's a filtration bag. It won't filter chemicals, it'll just filter silt and rubbish and stuff out. And then in here, wrapped in there, there's going to be water filters, and there's like 10 Puri tabs there. So again, the potential for water collection, sanitisation, purification is immense. I have also got a new style of paper filter that I'm dabbling about with at the moment and having a look at. So if I like that and adopt that filter over just the basic coffee filters, that's what would end up, I would have thought, in this kit. Okay, so that's your water element. I think for a kit this size, that's pretty good. It's substantive. Even if you only had that filter bag and the filtration tablets, you'd have a decent chance of getting water cleaned in there. What am I on about? I nearly forgot. A water bottle, and the filter does fit to this bottle as well, so you could like drink from it or whatever. Yeah, so a bit better than I remembered. I've managed to, there's quite a lot of waterproof stuff into that kit for you there. Okay, run just over to the side. Right, there is going to be a first aid element, right, but there's also going to be a trauma element, because people keep selling IFACs and you look at it and it'll either have all plasters and stuff like that, and it'll have no real trauma kit. So basically in this one already is some general stuff I put in first aid kits, like the pads and that. It's got a pen in there, it's got a small tourniquet in there, and it's also got one of them big compression bandages. So they're really good. Various styles of them these days. All of them will have had the outer layer taken off, because if you've never used these like kind of military style compression bandages, when you rip the thing out of its packet, it's in another packet, and so it's just a time saver. I've taken it out of the first packet, so you don't have to. Okay, then you come across onto this and you've got a kind of bit of an health and hygiene kit going on again. Kind of a work in progress is this, but again it's going to have that other bag with it again, so you've got another spare water bag there if you needed. And in there there's a pack of hand wipes. I don't think I've put, oh I have put some towelettes in. A couple of these, basically you put it on your finger, you wet it and you can brush your teeth with it, yeah. Just freshens your teeth up. There's a lip balm in there, obvious what that's for, but it'll also light on fire and can be used as like a candle. You've got some of them soap pads in there, you know the type, you just put them in your hand and wet it a bit and it soaks up. They're not fantastic, they're alright. And it's 4 of these little towelettes again. You've never seen them before. You literally put the tiniest drop of water on the towelette and it becomes like a face cloth size, them ones. You can get them bigger. And then also in there you've got your sewing kit, okay, with that thick nice strong leather twine in there, and big needles that I have swapped them out, and also a piece of waterproof material that's sticky backs that you can stick over tears and stuff in kit. So again, yeah, that'd be pretty useful. Got a sharpener going in there at the moment. In this tin here, which is a fishing and hunting kit. I would think that now I'd be remaking this, because this is just one that I bought and then I've had to add to anyway, but it's a decent kit. But I might rebox it the way I want it. But yeah, so that comes with a couple of Ranger bands around it. All these are bits of extra kit that's in there to help out. Got a Draper multi-tool knife. It's not Victorinox, no it's not, but it's got the same blades on it, it's got the toothpick, it's got all the stuff on it Victorinox would have. Is it the same quality? Of course it's not. It doesn't cost anywhere near that kind of price, but it's not bad. And for a kit like this, it'll serve you well. They're quite good knives. Okay, a little bit of a navigation element going on here. So you've got a set of Ranger beads. These are ones that I'm making myself. Okay, I know they don't cost £10 or £20 like if you buy them. Got a little compass in there, a couple of snap lights, a signalling, a signal mirror, and a whistle. So navigation, rescue, yeah, this is the kind of stuff I am trying to get into these kits, guys, to make sure that they are substantial. Okay, you might have seen these before. I think I have already done a basic review on them. and it's one of my fire kits, right? So, oops, that's the bellows on the floor. One of these full fire kits will be part of this kit. So you've got your suit cord, you've got fat wood, you've got the emergency match thing that you can set on fire. You got tinder in there. It's an absolutely fantastic kit, this, to be honest. These are something that will be like sold separate anyway as well, but they will come as standard in this kit is my plan at the moment. So that's kind of a secondary light. It's just thrown in there as an emergency because it's just a press and hold. Yeah, there's a lot of little light in the fishing kit in this, and then oh right, yeah, I don't think I've left the batteries in. I've taken the batteries out, so I think the batteries are just down here with it. But I promise you it does work. Yeah, there's a couple of batteries. It's just a little pen torch. Again, it'll do the job. So you've got 3 light sources in there. To be fair, I don't think that's enough. There is like a spork multi-tool type of thing for eating. I can't remember. I think there's maybe 5 meters of paracord. It is the fire cord as well, with the red bit in the middle. And you've got 4 decent size straps there, tie wraps, and another Ranger band around that lot. We've got an emergency poncho, and no, it's not the cheapest one you can find on Temu. It's a bit of a better brand than that. I'd use it. And there's also a foil blanket in there, so this is to make up your possible shelter element. You could easily drag a couple of pieces inner like cord out, yeah, cut them in half and easy make a tent shape with that and wear that, and that isn't a bad shelter element if you were to need it. And last but not least, so far in here, is a cooker. Okay, it's one of these that you just mini stoves that you clip together. Yeah, you'll have seen them. Little bush box thing. It's only a miniature one, really, but it will do a job. Right. The whole reason that I decided to put the fishing kit in that tin, I've just realised it is so that you've actually got something to boil water in or cooking if you needed. However, because I've got the emergency food rations coming, if I can get a couple of blocks and a couple of protein bars into this instead, that tin can come out because it becomes surplus to requirement, really. Especially if we can change them out and get a bottle of water in. It's a fair size sack, but I've only just started playing around with this particular size sack, and like I said, this one is a massive work in progress, guys. It's nowhere near complete, because there's a lot of stuff in there, which is what I want, but it's got to be the right stuff. And just taking it back out now and chatting with you all, it's just like, there's a couple of things I'm thinking now, maybe I don't need that, maybe I could swap that for that, yeah. So things are already twisted in my head, which is why I've reviewed it at this stage. You know, if anyone's ever got a comment about what they think should go in these kind of things, or if there's something that you don't think, I mean, do you need 2 sheltered elements? You know what I mean? It's nice to have, but is it a necessity? Especially if you're only looking at a short-term incident you're trying to cover yourself for. Right then, that's it. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. Remember, we don't prepare to survive, we prepare in case we survive. And survival is an instinct. Instinct is everything. Take care out there, stay safe, and I'll see you all later.